Hi everyone, my name is Mehrasa. I'm the student of University of Georgia in Tbilisi and I study pharmacy. Today we're gonna talk about the medical terminology. As you know, many students of health science, for example in different areas, in medicine, in nursing, in pharmacy and dentistry, have many difficulties and many problems with the medical terminology and understanding them. Today we will solve this problem and many series we will play for you and record for you to understand the hard words. And I gonna start with the simple concepts and the meaning of the root, prefix and suffix. I will draw 3 boxes here. It's the base of the medical terminology. The main part is about the root. Root is the fundamental part of any word and it has the major meaning of the words. Before the root we have prefix. Prefix is a word or some other words that are added to the root. As you see here, it comes before the root, are added to the root and may modify the meaning of the root. Another one is the suffix. Suffix will come after the root and will add it to the root and may modify also the meaning of the root. To understanding better, we will give you an example about that. As you see here, I write the root with the blue marker. I added re to the next one and I added er to the third one. The first one is the verb and we all of us know the meaning of that verb. Another one is relearn. Re is the prefix that I added to the learn and it's changed the meaning of the root. Its meaning is the learning again and again. For the last one, I added er as the suffix to the root and it changed also the meaning of the root. And the meaning of the learner is someone who learns something. So this is an example that we know the differences between the meaning of the root before adding the prefix and suffix. So now I wanna start with the example of medical terminology. I have a word here and we will discuss about the different parts of this word. First of all, we don't know the meaning of that. Gastroduodenostomy. Gastro. So, as I see here, it's difficult for me to understand the meaning of that. But in details, I can see that it has 3 different parts. The first part, the second part, and the last one. These 3 parts added to each other and make a word that we can translate it and make it easier for us. So start. Gastro is represent the stomach. Duoden represent the duodenostom. Duodenostom is the first part of a small intestine. The first part of a small intestine, we called it duodenostom. of small intestine. And the last part of this hard word is ostomy. Ostomy means communication. So now it's made easy for us. We can translate it in simple language for us. Gastroduodenostomy, the communication between the stomach and the first part of the small intestine. So we done it. Another example. First of all, I want to give you a formula. You see here, this is a formula, it's the general formula. Now I'm gonna talk about another formula. So, root plus O plus suffix. Is another formula that we're gonna discuss about it. For example, the root here we have neurology. It's a word that I write it separate from each other. It has three parts also. Neurology. This one is the root and its meaning the nervous system or nerve. As you know, nervous system is one of our systems in the body that it contains many nerves and it's separated to different parts. For example, central nervous system. O we have here and uses in the formula, and logy means study of. Now, what's the meaning of neurology? Is the study of nervous system or study of nerve. So now we can translate it. Study of nervous system or study of nerve. We done it. So another example. I want to introduce you about the special suffix that we can see it in many medical words also. This suffix is itis, I-T-I-S. Itis means the inflammation. So if we add itis to any root, it's changed the meaning and changed the meaning to the inflammation, for example, of that part. For example, neuritis. We don't have O here. Neuritis, for example, gastritis. And etc. Neuritis, as we see here, it has two parts. Neuro, we called it the root, and itis, we called it the suffix. Neuro, as I told you, is about related to the nervous system or nerve, and itis is the inflammation. So neuritis is inflammation of nerve or nervous system. So we learn about it. Of nerve or nervous system. Another word that we have here is gastritis. Gastr, as I told you, is related to the stomach and represent the meaning of the stomach. Gastritis is the inflammation of the stomach. Now we understand that if we add the suffix "itis" to any root, it changes the meaning of the root and it becomes the inflammation of that part of the body. So it makes easier for us. Now I wanna talk about the last part of this series is about for example, roots. We have different roots in Greek and in Latin also. For example, kidney has different roots in Greek and in Latin. And in any word we see these roots, we can understand that these roots are related to the kidney and we can understand the meaning of the kidney. In Greek, this root is called nephr, and in Latin it's called ren. In Latin it's called ren. So if we see nephr or ren in any word, it's related to the kidney and we can understand the meaning of that word. About the example of that and many other difficult examples we will continue in another series. So thanks for listening to me and good luck, guys.